devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand, call stop the rave.
On my clock, in this cock, mask on my face, hesitate to give me some. I'ma catch a murder case. On my clock, in this cock, mask on my face, hesitate to give me some. I'ma catch a murder hesitate to give me some. I'ma catch a murder case. On my clock, in this cock, mask on my face, hesitate to give me some. I'ma catch a murder case. Give me some, I'ma catch a murder case. On my clock, in this cock, mask on my face, hesitate to give me some. I'ma catch a murder case.
I know that I can't go on without you. It's hard, cause it took 5 years until I found you. Oh, I'm not gonna let you go. Oh, I'm gonna hold you close. It's hard, cause it took 5 years until I found you. We're just getting started, baby. I can't control myself lately. Oh, but you know that, you know that, you know that, you know. We're just getting started, baby. I'm not going anywhere 'cause I feel
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Valhalla Camp Hill live stream. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very exciting, empowered night because we have Valorant semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, both teams competing in some semifinals matches. We are excited. Coach Ben excited, Coach Connor excited, and of course myself. I'm excited I get to watch these matches. Something more than I would rather do than to tune in and be able to watch some of these kids play. So, of course, tonight we're actually going to try a little bit of a different format, and so you have to excuse us if it's a little rough. But we're actually going to be watching both teams tonight, as of both of these games are best of 3 series. So we'll be starting out with Nitro for Game 1, and we'll be switching for Smite for Game 2. So keep an eye on that. And honestly, we're so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited I get to watch both of these teams. I love these teams. Even though they're not my teams, I love them. I love coming in here and being able to interact with all these guys, and all these kids. So it's really just great. It's great for me. Talking about our Nitro team, I think it's about time we go down the roster, go down the starters for the night. Starting mostly, most important, holding down a crucial role for this team, Tyler, a.k.a. TIE Fighter. It's going to be great to see what he does on that Sentinel role. He's going to pop off. He's got to have a good game. We're hoping to see the best out of him. Next up, someone that has been grinding a lot of Valorant recently. He's been on the come up. He's definitely a player to keep an eye on. 4-slot Toaster, a.k.a. Atlee. We know him from Fortnite. We love him from Fortnite. And finally, he's showing up on Valorant. He's ready to compete. A little bit of a change here from what we're used to seeing. A very swingy, very crucial player as well. Jammer7, a.k.a. Little Ben, playing on Nitro's roster this week. He's going to be a crucial factor for this team to really push the momentum forward for them. Make sure he's fragging out, getting all these kills, doing what he does every single week. Next, the big boy, the guy, the legend, Big Ben is what we call him in here. Ben, just his full name. Unstoppable. You know, he's one of those players that you really don't know what you're going to get from him. He's one of those players that can drop, 30 kills one game and be a little more tactical the next. So definitely going to be interesting to see what he's got in his locker. Him being on a little bit of a break will be very interesting to see how he transitions into this game. And lastly, but most importantly, the second fragger, the guy, Owen, a.k.a. Morty Gluckin. It's going to be great to see him pop off. Hopefully he's fragging out, leading the demon kills. It's going to be great to see what he can do. And ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from getting this game started. I believe we will be talking to both coaches and some players from both teams tonight, assuming that we are going to watch them both. I'm so excited. I don't know how much you guys really get to see it if you guys come in or you guys see me up here, but even though I'm not the coach of Valorant, I love Valorant. I love Coach Ben. I love Coach Connor. I love all these kids. I love coming in here on Thursdays and being able to watch them and cast them. Just create a connection with all of them. Obviously, some of them being my students as well, some Rocket League students on the Valorant team, but really just being able to build that connection with them. And I love watching them play. I love watching Valorant, no matter what level it is. So it's really great to be able to see these guys show out. Looks like we're going to be playing on Ascent for the first map here of Nitro's game. And again, just in case you're just now tuning in, we will be watching both Nitro and Smite. Smite Game 2, Nitro Game 1. We'll be taking a little break in between just so we can get some of that stuff figured out. So again, you'll have to excuse us a little bit if format's a little rocky, as we are just trying some stuff out. So again, any minute now, just waiting for one player from the other team here. I know I'm ready. I know Coach Ben and Coach Connor are ready. I believe Coach Connor are going to be taking the reins on this one. I believe Coach Ben is going to be taking the reins on Smite. So really interesting to see what kind of strategies we're talking about. Obviously, had the opportunity to be in here all day as they're talking strategy, and these guys are ready. They've been locked in. They've been working on strategies all day, past couple days, and I know that Coach Ben and Coach Connor expect nothing but the best. Obviously, we want to win. We want to show out. And honestly, I think that's what excites Coach Ben and Coach Connor the most, is just be able to see all of their hard work and all of the students' hard work really show out here in these matches. with that being said, this is a team that Nitro has actually played before, I believe during the normal season. So it will be interesting to see how they keep up to that record if they have a similar result. I believe Nitro did end up winning that game. Actually, I know they did because they're undefeated right now. So hopefully transitioning for a little bit of the same result as the first one. But of course, we'll see. Never too sure. Can never be too aware of what we're going to see. Just doing some final checks here. I believe Coach Ben just checking the rosters, making sure that everybody is set up, good to go, and ready. As soon as I get the okay, we are good to start. I will, of course, start and transition over. Man, I don't actually know, again, how much you guys can see, but I'm so excited. I just want to see these guys play so badly. I love Valorant. I love Valorant. Even though I don't play it, even though I'm terrible at the game, I love Valorant. Coach Ben, again, just doing some final checks on rosters. Should be good to start any minute now. And again, for those of you that are unaware of the best of 3 format, so obviously it is the first to win 2 matches. So guaranteed 2 matches for both of these teams tonight. So it could be a little bit of a long, kind of grindy session. Both of these teams, it's something that Coach Ben and Coach Connor have talked about and worked on with these guys in the past. Obviously 1 game of Valorant can last an hour. So 2-3 games of Valorant can last a lot longer. That being said, it's a grind for me too. I got to keep up the grind and all that stuff. So it'll be really interesting to see what these guys are able to do, especially if we do going up to a game 3 and how they're facing that kind of burnout and those different issues that come up with playing just hours and hours of the same game and not really being able to take a break. Looks like Coach Ben giving some final words of advice to Smite as he is now going to transition into Nitro and kind of help get them ready, get them all set up. Still currently waiting for one person from the other team, it looks like, and potentially some server balancing here. But yes, as I said, I kind of glanced over. I didn't mention too much about it. With us watching both games, right, we're going to have, I believe, 2 post-game interviews from students on Nitro, and then 2 from Smite. So keep an eye out for any parents in the crowd or anything. Your kid has very good potential to come up here and get to talk get to chat with little old me. Get their brain picked a little bit about some of the stuff that I saw in game. So really interesting. Honestly, one of my favorite parts about being up here is casting and being able to do some of those post-game interviews. Obviously, with some of the kids, it can be a little challenging, but it's so much fun just to kind of pick their minds in these super intensive moments, in these moments when I know they're focused, I know they're trying their best to compete and do all that stuff, and really just see what's going on, see what they're thinking, see how they're handling this pressure. And it looks like here we are continuing to wait, just waiting on confirmation from Coach Ben. Still nothing yet. And with this being said, of course, Valorant continuing next week. Valorant being the only game continuing next week other than a special occasion Fortnite drop that we will have. So what does that mean for streaming? I don't know yet. Obviously something that me and Andrew are working out. I am 90% sure we will be streaming at least the extra Fortnite drop. So be on the lookout for that on Monday. And then, of course, assuming one or hopefully both of the teams make it to finals, we will be streaming those as well on Thursday. But for those of you wondering, what does that mean for Tuesdays and Wednesdays? That is a great question. Again, that is something that me and Andrew still have to figure out and see if we're going to try to fill content for you guys or see if we're going to take a little break and kind of wait for the winter season to start up and see where we go from there. So, of course, with that being said, the announcement of the winter season coming very soon. I believe starting the beginning of January sometime, either end of December or beginning of January. So, currently working on all this stuff for that already, but nothing you guys have to worry about. That's all on us, at least as of now. So, and potentially some big announcements coming up soon too. I don't know too much and I can't say too much, but so a lot of changes could be going on with pretty much everything, whether that be team-wise or Valhalla-wise. So just keep an eye out. Obviously, we do our best here to let you guys know anything that's going on, whether that be team-wise or everything-wise. So I know some stuff getting worked on, especially in the teams, So really interesting to see how some teams and some games are going to turn out during the winter, and especially during that spring season. Obviously, that being the second biggest season of the year, fall and spring being the two biggest seasons of the year. Oh, I completely forgot, probably because it's not super relevant for tonight, but Saturday, I believe it's Saturday, either tomorrow or Saturday. Again, I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. We have a Fortnite tournament that will be going on, in-house Fortnite tournament from teams across the country. We have a lot of people registered already. Don't know if we're going to be live streaming that. That is probably a discussion that I will need to have with Andrew and determine if I need to come in here or not. But be on the lookout for a potential special live stream on a Saturday for some Fortnite tournament. And it looks like here we got server balanced, and given any second we should be good to go here. Just waiting for some final confirmation. I apologize for a little bit of delay. Typically, I know you guys can give us a couple minutes, but apologize for the little extra delay as we are still trying to figure some things out with the Nitro match. Coach Ben doing his best to figure those issues out, to make sure that everybody's ready and locked in, so that way we can get started as soon as possible. Again, especially with this being a best-of-3 series, having guaranteed 2 games is a little scarier. These guys aren't used to that format, so it'll be very interesting to see how they handle it and see what they can do and what kind of changes they're going to make to not only their team comp but also their strategy going in. Obviously, much longer, much grueling kind of a series. So. Again, still waiting for Coach Ben here. Final updates. As far as I am aware, it looks like everyone's good to go. I believe everyone from Nitro is good to go, so just finally waiting here. Okay. And again, very intense games for Nitro and Smite. Obviously, both of these being semifinals matches. Both of these teams working so hard this season, wanting to make sure that they can secure a banner. And, you know, I'm pretty sure at this point they got every coach in here rooting for them. One of the only games that's still going on, whether it be Fortnite done already, Apex done already, or Rocket League and Overwatch already eliminated. Smash, unfortunately, not making it. So, being, again, one of the only games still going on, and especially if they make it to next week, being the really only game going on, again, other than that special Fortnite drop. So, definitely interesting to see what we're going to live up to here as we continue to wait. Looks like the other team is talking in chat. Looks like we could be starting here any minute now. I assume that they are ready. Looks like here any second now could be getting started. Again, guys, I apologize for the wait. I don't know if this game has started or not. I assume so, but of course we will be watching that game second, so they will have to wait for us, I believe, ultimately, depending on how long this game and their game takes. Even though I've apologized 10 million times, I just have to keep saying it. I know one of the worst things about being up here and not being able to coordinate this stuff myself is obviously not blaming any of our coaches, but it's just that I've got no idea what's going on, so I can't really give you guys a lot of answers. I know you guys are very used to kind of the typical update. I update you guys as I get updated about it, but again, still currently waiting, which just seems like for nothing. I'm not really sure why at this point. We are just waiting and wasting time. See if I can't get Coach Ben over here to see if he can't give me an update once he walks back this direction. Yes, I almost can confirm that Smite has started looking like they are locked in. And I see some fist bumps going around, so gonna confirm for them that. Gonna assume, I guess I should say, not confirm. Gonna assume that they are officially started. Hopefully we'll be able to get some updates from Coach Ben during their match, or maybe one of the parents or something. Get some updates, see how they're doing. And don't worry about what this is going to do for the Smite game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are going to try our best to make sure we watch Game 2 of that. That will depend on, of course, when that game ends, when this game ends, and some of these technical issues look like. So don't worry too much about that. Again, we'll try our best to make sure both of those games get in. If not, then we will just probably watch Nitro and hope that Smite can go to playoffs, and we'll watch them next week. Still, again, just... All right. Looks like they are just about good to go. Just got the confirmation to type R in chat, so they are all ready. They are locked in. And it looks like we should be starting here any second now. And it looks like we are going to be starting. That's again, currently just waiting for the game to start. Not sure what's going on. Trying to signal to Coach Ben. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Just called out. Unfortunately, I'm not the one in control of this match, so I wasn't able to start it when we were good to go. And as soon as we get agents locked in, I'll switch over for you guys right now. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see, currently having Big Ben, a.k.a. Unstoppable, on the Breach. Atlee, a.k.a. 4-Slot Toaster, on the Omen. TIE Fighter, a.k.a. Tyler, on the Cypher. Jammer 7, a.k.a. Little Ben, on the Jet. And finally, Morty Gluckin, a.k.a. Owen, on the Yoru. Looking forward to seeing this team. This being a little bit more of a standard comp that we're used to see. Nothing really shocking us here. Obviously, we know Coach Ben and Coach Connor like to mix up comps here and there, depending on how they're feeling and what the other match is feeling. So it'll be really interesting to see how things go here. But as the countdown ticks away, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are excited. Let's get into it here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On the other team, we are seeing the Cypher from Quiet Chaos, Grilled Cheese on the Clove, Hobo Joe on the Neon, King Jolts on the KJ Killjoy, and Tank on the Viper. So a little bit more of a defensive comp here from the other team, from LIBB1. It'll be really interesting to see how they dictate this game. Them being on defense first, they're going to want to play a very defensive style. It will be very interesting to see how they play. We're going to start here watching Atlee, seeing if he can set the tone for his team. And here he goes. All right, here the game. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We see the Viper will come up in Atlee's perspective. Looks like he's going to leave mid, join back with his teammates. Looks like Owen's going to potentially peek through the Viper wall. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk right now. A lot of pings going on. One of the things we need to talk about is the new ping patch. Is that you can no longer ping through smokes. So really going to have to push through, make sure that you can actually see the things that you want to ping. Definitely going to be a little bit harder for Nitro and for Smite specifically when we talk about pinging bombs. Looks like they are going to get this site here. They're going to take it. Atlee getting a great pick there. Some trades going on. Is it 3v3? Atlee being about half. Same with Tyler. Unfortunately, Little Ben gets picked off. Atlee has some great shots but can't find the kill. Tyler getting picked off there as well. Atlee getting a great headshot though. Can he get the Viper? Oh, he got the ding. Not able to secure the kill though. That's all right. That was a good round for them to kind of start. Even though they lost, it's a really great round for them to feel out the other team. They got to be feeling good even with that loss there.
Nobody's actually playing the game. That's a miscommunication on my part.
Looks like they're going to go B site this time. Actually, it looks like they might go through mid here. Be really interesting to see how they handle. We are going to see the Viper wall again, roughly around the same spot. Atlee and Owen rolling up through mid together. Need to be aware. There goes the Viper wall. Need to peek this. They're going to swing together, and Owen going to secure the kill. That's a great kill from Owen. Looks like they're going to push B here. We're going to see the teleport come up, the decoy. Atlee going to go with it. He's going to find somebody. They need to swing this together, and they fail to. Grilled cheese there, picking up the kill on Owen. Atlee knowing where he is, though. Atlee securing it, but unfortunately getting caught out from the KJ. Although we do have some control of sight right now. Right now, Big Ben and Tyler left alive. Unfortunately, Big Ben there can't find his shots, and Tyler also gonna die. Not a great round from them. Obviously, getting that sight control is something they want. They want to continue to do that, being able to have the sight. Need to make sure that we're hitting our shots. Looks like we are going to be able to potentially buy a little bit this round. Maybe seeing this half buys. We see Atlee on a Vandal already. It's like Atlee full buying. We have a lot of half buys going on. Nitro kind of being forced to half or full buy if they can. We're going to see Atlee go through mid again. But this time we're going to see Big Ben go with him. We're going to see Tyler, Owen, and Little Ben go through main here, doing their best to keep their eyes up. We're actually going to find Big Ben here as he swings through mid, checks his corners. That's something that the team have struggled with. He finds some shots. Atlee there helping him out, but him securing the kill, and he's going to pick up the Phantom. That's a great gun for him to pick up. Atlee there getting picked off quickly. Big Ben needs to be aware. Big Ben just taking a little bit too much time to find those shots. This is probably not being in a great position for Nitro. That's another 2 went mid. Tyler now smoked off, but Little Ben hitting an amazing headshot to give Tyler the time to get out of that smoke. It looks like they are still going to go for B. They're not going to rotate to A yet. Little Ben doing his best to check corners, check everywhere he can. Looks like they are going to drop back. We might see the rotate to A here. Little Ben leading the way. And unfortunately, they're just not taking his time, rushing in too much. There's the trip. Tyler needs to shoot it and does get caught out from the Cypher. Obviously not to start Nitro 1, and Nitro has to figure something out, and they got to figure it out quick. Luckily, they have Coach Ben and Coach Connor in their ears talking to them. Specifically, Coach Connor looks like at the moment right now. So hopefully he's brewing up some strategy that can help them get back into this game. I think Nitro really just needs to calm down. They seem a little on edge. They seem a little nervous, a little panicky, and a little extra aggressive. Maybe a little too aggressive that they don't need to be. Looks like they're going to go A here again. And looks like here we're going to have a full push onto A site. Nope, we do have the 2 mid. Looks like Atlee and Owen yet again smoking off that mid site. It's going to be a really good smoke there. Smoking off heaven too. We see Atlee doing it, but with the Clove smoking main here for our 3. Little Ben taking some peeks through. And unfortunately, Big Ben is going to get eliminated. Same with Little Ben. Both Bens going down in one moment. What a great flash there from Owen. Unfortunately, though, the Clove is going to get the revive from her ultimate. A lot of kills going on so quickly. People being caught out. Luckily, Tyler and Atlee playing together. Tyler, they're hitting a great shot on the head dink. They need to continue this. Right now, a 2v2. Everything's in their favor. Still a lot of ability usage here. We're going to see smoke come out from Atlee. He's going to run into the site. Doesn't find... They are going to find Spike, though. Looks like we are going to see a rotate 2B here. Looks like we're going to see an ult from Atlee here. He's going to full rotate to B. Checking, seeing if he can find anybody. And he's going to put Plant down. Putting a lot of pressure on the other team. They have to walk all the way over here. And Tyler's in the process of doing that himself. He might be able to find someone swinging back, rotating to B site. Let's see if he can find a pick here. Keeping on to his util, not deciding to use any of it quite yet. We might see a usage of it. Holding maybe a little bit of an aggressive corner. He sees one, doesn't take the shot, doesn't want to panic, doesn't want to miss it, give away his position. He finds the Neon and he gets the kill. Atlee currently just holding down the site. He sees the KJ, and Atlee coming from behind on the site, taking away the ace from Tyler. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But what a great team play for them. This is what Nitro needed to get back into this game. This is the kind of gameplay we expect to see from them.
You should win the round after they try to get 4 guy players. 4 guy players. Nobody's cheating. Alright. And nobody's using a minigun. It's just a surge fire. Remember, you spike your mid.
Coach Connor doing a great job keeping these guys calm, making sure that they are ready to go. Coach Ben currently walking over the Smite game. I'm so hopeful we'll get to tune in that game. Little Ben getting a quick pick. That's a great pick from him. Owen finding one as well. That's great. Turns in their favor. We see the flash come out. Owen's just going to run down the site and see if he can take it. Site looks like it could be clear. No one has checked boat yet. Someone could be lurking back there, but they decide not to check it. We do see Plant come down. Now we're going to see a lot of util usage. Little Ben does get picked off there. They can't get too aggressive here. Looks like they're going to finally calm down, reset, and just hold Spike on site here. Oh, what a great kill from Atlee. Oh my gosh, he finds another. Atlee, you're going to use his blind. Takes the peek, swings the corner, doesn't find anybody. Atlee wanting the third. I know he wants it. He's hungry for it. Looks like they're going to swing here as a team, potentially watching for the flank. There it is, and Atlee finds the third. I know he's got to be feeling good about that. Talking to Atlee a little bit beforehand, he said he was a little nervous. He said the pressure might have been getting to him, but after that, he's got to be feeling good, got to be confident. Atlee, we're up here rooting for you, brother. What a great round from Nitro, getting themselves back into this game, making them down only 1 round. They can do this. They are very much in this game. Looks like yet again we're seeing that mid push come through. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going B site again. We're going to see Owen and Little Ben lead the charge. Going to take some shots here. Big Ben actually going to fire a couple back. Going to watch the KJ util there. Atlee picking one up already. Atlee finding another. Big Ben finding one. We see them shut door. We're going to see the blind come out here from Big Ben. See if he swings it. We see the smoke come through. Doesn't decide to use the blind quite yet. He is going to swing, but the Cypher able to pick him up. Atlee here needs to regroup. Getting some shots fired. Tyler shooting through the smoke. Little Ben in there as well. A lot of time to play. Tyler kind of caught out there, but is able to secure the kill as Little Ben does at the exact same time. 3-3. This game might as well have just restarted. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of a switch-up strategy here from Nitro. Little split push. Looks like Nitro has been loving sending to mid. Looks like this time they're going to fake B from mid. Push through to A site, potentially finding some crucial picks. We're actually going to switch to Little Ben here. He's going to play a very crucial role in this scenario. I apologize for the mouse freaking out there. Atlee's going to get eliminated here. Going to find Little Ben, who is using his ult. Going to shoot them knives through the smoke. Doesn't find anybody. Does see the neon. Doesn't find the kill, though, and gets caught out. Unfortunately, the team here getting picked off one by one. Just Big Ben left. He has to play this smart. He does find one. That's a great angle to hold. He's going to use some util here, try to make his way onto site. He finds one. And unfortunately gets flanked. What a great flank there from LIBB1 as they are going to take this round, putting the pressure back onto Nitro. Even taking a loss that round, Nitro still got to be feeling good, still feeling confident about themselves. Getting an update on the Smite game for you guys. Currently 5-7 in favor of the opposing team. Smite currently sitting at 5 rounds. The other team sitting at 7. Sorry, I do not know the other team's name. Of course, that will be something we will talk about if we get to watch them for game 2. But getting back to this game, Owen there, great ability usage, and he does find the kill, taking his time, not needing to rush. We see the glove smoke. Do see some shots fired through it. Them deciding not to push through. Little Ben getting picked off here. And we see another blind coming through. The trip. But Big Ben finding one. Owen finding a second. Atlee getting eliminated. They need to be careful here. If they play this as a team, they got to be feeling good. We do see the clove vault come through. Someone's got to follow it. And they don't follow it, but Tyler holds him there. Tyler finds one. It's just a 1v2. They need to play together. Owen having 3 health. And unfortunately, Grilled Cheese getting the pick on Big Ben. Owen can do this. He needs to play smart, though. And unfortunately, getting a little too aggressive there as he was on a 3 health. Not a great way for them to end that round. That round was definitely in their favor, especially at the beginning. Nitro needs to calm back down, lock back in. They can do this. Nitro's been in the same spot before. They've been in a worse spot and they brought it back. They need to calm down, though. We're going to see the decoy come out here from Owen. We're actually going to switch to Little Ben. He's been playing good. He checks the corner but doesn't find it. Atlee there dying. I don't know if that was miscommunication. Little Ben getting flanked. Not a good way to start. Wow, what a shot, though, from Big Ben. Just letting the opponent walk right into his crosshair, taking the shot. Him getting spotted there from Grilled Cheese. He needs to do something. He's going to use some abilities to buy himself time. Owen there getting eliminated by the KJ. Big Ben getting eliminated by the KJ too. Tyler there doing a great job at holding where he knows enemies are. He finds one. He finds the KJ. 1v1. Tyler's got to be feeling good about this. Let's see if he can push onto sight. And he is going to do it. Clearing his corners. Going to use some abilities here to buy him some time. He's going to check into docks. Doesn't find anybody. Here comes the plant. A lot of pressure on Tyler, but he can do this as long as he plays calm. We're going to see camera come up here. There's a close smoke. And unfortunately, a little bit of some bad timing there from Tyler as he's clicking into his camera. Cypher peeks and catches him off guard. Great round there from Tyler. Again, just a little unfortunate on how it ended. Nitro needs to calm down. A lot of tension going on in here right now, ladies and gentlemen. You guys aren't aware of it, but I'm seeing it firsthand. Smite and Nitro need to calm down, need to lock in to find these W's. Yes, it is a Game 3 series, so you can't afford to lose one, but that's never how you want to start. Little Ben, they're getting picked off very early. Gonna switch back to Atlee here. Owen looks like he's gonna use some ability to try to get into sight. And we see, oh my gosh, a little bit of a miscommunication there from Nitro. And now they need to calm down. Some arguing going on amongst them. They need to calm down. They need to lock in. This is not the way you want to see these matches go. We talk about pressure. We talk about crumpling. And right now, it's not looking good for Nitro. It's not looking good for Nitro. They need to figure it out, and it needs to happen now. They don't want to go down too many more rounds. Looks like we're going to do a crazy split push here. Currently going to watch Atlee and Big Ben as they are going to have Spike. Little Ben going to sit in mid, potentially trying to find anybody. Isn't able to. We do see the close smoke from the other team here. Decide not to push through yet. We could see some ability usage here from Big Ben to get them onto sight. They're just going to take some time here. Looks like we might see a bit of a rotate here, playing much slower this round, something that I think Nitro needs to do if they want to dictate the pace. And there, Little Ben getting picked off. That's not a good way for them to start. One of their top fraggers. He's got to get it together. Looks like we're going to see the rotate to B here. Atlee and Big Ben still holding out this area. We could potentially see an ult from Atlee. That would be a crazy ult. He tries to teleport himself into a little bit of an aggressive position, see if he can't get a couple picks. And we're going to see Big Ben go down so quickly, so quick we can't even notice it. Oh, Atlee almost gets dinged too. Tyler going to push onto sight though. He's going to get eliminated as well. Just Atlee and Tyler at this point. And there goes the timer. Just going to save this round. Nitro need to figure it out quick. This is the last round before swap. No one wants to be down 9-3. They can secure this victory here going into 8-4 in their preferred defense side. I know they're going to be liking the odds. Looks like we're going to see some ability usage here from Atlee. Oh, and just running into sight. Let's switch to him with his ult. Having a Guardian here. Oh my gosh, what a headshot from Owen. Clearing sight for his team. taking some shots, and he does find another. Owen playing out of his mind. He's going to pick up the Phantom. Going to spray through the wood floor. And right now, 4-3, every advantage is in Nitro's favor. They just need to secure. Owen maybe being a little aggressive there. Decides to back up, doesn't get dinked off. We see the enemy KJ ult come through here. They're just going to unfortunately have to kind of give up sight. And we're just going to see them probably run right back on. Someone getting detained. I don't know who it was. But they need to go, and they need to go now. We see some ability usage coming through. A Viper ult as well. No one on Spike, though. Viper getting taken out very quickly. Big Ben finding one, though. Big Ben finding two. And Atlee, Tyler, and Big Ben, the trio, are able to clean it up for their team. This is the kind of momentum that Nitro needed going into half, going into switch. Now they need to lock it down for defense. Currently getting another update on the first game of Smite. Currently 5 for Smite and 11 for the other team. I don't know what Smite's doing, but they need to figure it out. Smite having a lot of pressure on them, a lot of pressure. They definitely want to secure this banner. They have been working hard, especially with this new division change for them. They have been working hard and grinding. They need to secure here. They need to build themselves back up, even if it's a little bit of momentum, to go into game 2 with. We're going to see Big Ben here get a little aggressive on this peak mid. He's going to find a shot, but not enough to get the job done. And currently, it looks like we are seeing a push B. We see a great smoke there from their Clove. Little Ben, though, finding a really good flank. He is able to find one, but can't find the second. Still 4v3. Tyler there getting eliminated. Miscommunication coming through. Owen able to clean it up, though. 2v3. Nitro not out of it by any means. They need to calm down, though. They need to make sure they're playing together. Atlee and Owen. Looks like we're going to protect a little bit of a flank here. We're going to start the rotate. We're going to split up. Looks like Atlee going to take back his decision, go with his teammate. They're going to swing here. He's going to swing by himself. What a crazy head glitch from the Neon. It's still there. Atlee finds her, though. Come on, Atlee. The trip does get him. Luckily, he destroys it pretty quickly. And unfortunately, not able to secure the shot. That's got to hurt. Nitro playing so well this game, so well. Just missing some of that key communication. Atlee here needing to make sure that he is supporting his teammate. Actually, excuse my language. Owen here needs to make sure he's securing his teammate. They are pushing and playing together. We saw a little of a downfall from them last time. Looks like we have a lot of pushing mid. We're going to see Big Ben peek it here. He's going to back up, play with his team. Going to see some ability usage. Try just to slow down LIBB1. Deciding to hold on the ability as much as he can. Little Ben here trying to take some shots with the Marshall. And unfortunately not finding any. Going to get picked off. That's not a great way for his team to start. We're going to see Owen here use some abilities, try to find the Clove. Does find one, but unfortunately the Neon is able to pick him up. Still having control of both of these sites. Tyler doesn't want to push here. He does have an idea where the team is coming from. Big Ben finding one as well, though. Putting themselves in a 3v3. Never mind, I spoke too quick. Atlee finding one, but then one finding Big Ben and Atlee. Currently a 2v1 scenario. Tyler getting caught out switching the gun, and it has to reload. That's so unlucky. He doesn't have the range, but he is able to get himself into a safe position. I don't think they know he has a shotgun. He needs to stop canceling this animation and let it finish. He's going to swing here. He needs to play this patiently. Gonna jump through the smoke. Does decide to keep the Bucky out. Sees the neon, lines up his shot, then takes it. That's a great peek. Looks like he's gonna tap, and he finds it. What a great clutch from Tyler. Man, his team needed that. Looks like this might game being over. And kind of one of the fears that we talked about is that it's my game currently over, so not sure if we're going to be able to watch them tonight. Will depend on how quickly this game wraps up. Yeah, Big Ben or Little Ben here getting the green light to play a very aggressive flank here. Tyler getting picked off. Big Ben sees one of them though, sees the neon, doesn't know exactly where she's at, and can hold her in that spot. We're gonna see some util come through. He's definitely trying to secure that kill, and he does find her. A 3v4 scenario. Big Ben gonna pick up the bulldog. Little Ben needs to do what he does here. Needs to frag out for his team. And looks like they're going to try and play together. He's going to find one. He is going to get eliminated there. Atlee there picking up one. Atlee picking up a second. Big Ben finds him. Can he get the kill? And he does. And he sees though he just needs to follow the clove. And he finds it again. Great job there from Big Ben. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention to the spike and how much time was left. But unfortunately, even though he does all the hard work, can't get the defuse. Not enough time. Playing just a little too slow. Oh gosh, that's got to be hurtful. That's got to be a hurtful round loss, especially for Big Ben. Looks like we hear an ult coming through. Looks like it could be the neon ult. Atlee though, cleaning her up if it was her ult. Atlee there quickly getting picked off himself. Looks like we have a lot of pressure on the A site. Owen here is here though. Can hopefully secure some of these. Gets called out using his ability. Does find one though, and unfortunately two of LIBB1 just sitting there waiting for him. Tyler in a 3v1 scenario. He's been in these scenarios before. Let's see what he decides to do. He sees the KJ usage come through. He's going to destroy the trip as well. He finds the clove. What a great shot from Tyler. Destroys the camera. And unfortunately there, not checking the corner. He is going to get eliminated. A lot of pressure on Tyler. Currently 5-11. Nitro not out of it by any mean. Looks like we have some spots on someone mid. Didn't get to see which way they're going. Looks like by some rotation here. Looks like they could be going to B. Oh, and taking some shots. Little Ben finding one, and he gets the kill. That's huge for his team. Little Ben finding another, and he picks up the second. Fortunately, Big Ben getting it eliminated there. And just like that, we see a very quick swing into the favor of LIBB1 here. Tyler getting caught out as well. Just Atlee left. A lot of pressure on him here. Let's see if he can clutch one for his team. I know his team would love it, especially momentum-wise. Atlee finds one. He does get it. He's going to run through quick here. He's going to use his blind. Gets caught out by the KJ turret, though. Does destroy the turret. It's running out of time by the second, though. Needs to swing. Needs to be aware. He does not have a lot of time left. I think LIB is just playing for Spike at this point. And unfortunately, Atlee is going to get eliminated. It currently being a 5-12. At this point, Nitro need to do something. They need to figure it out. Let's see if they can lock in. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Little Ben getting picked off very quickly. Not a great way for his team to start. Do some ability usage, but the opposing KJ just not caring about it. Big Ben going to go down as well. Currently a 2v5. Atlee getting eliminated. Just Tyler, and he can't find any. That is a very crushing way to end game number 1. Luckily, with that being said, Nitro can still force a game 3 scenario, assuming they lock in for game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, taking a quick look at the scoreboard. Just heartbreaking for these guys. Okay, welcome back to me, everybody. Looks like because of some timing and things, because of the delay that Nitro had starting their game 1, we're not currently able to watch Smite of game 2 as they have just started. So a little unfortunate that we're not able to watch that, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Again, unfortunately with the delay, I don't know why. It seems like Nitro is cursed with delays, but that's all right because we get to watch them for another, hopefully 2 games. And just kind of lock back in. They need to reset. They need to lock in. Give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a quick step away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Trying to figure something out. But we are going to step away again. Nitro are going to have a bit of a 5-minute break, and I'm going to take it myself here. So definitely needing to reset, needing to cool down. And I'm going to go watch some Smite because now I have an opportunity to. So we will be back very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, but we have no time to waste. We got more Valorant to watch. So, with that being said, as soon as we load in, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be switching back to Nitro Game 2. Let's go, Nitro. They need to clutch up. Currently, I was able to watch some Smite. They are down 3-2 right now, I believe. So, still very capable for them to hopefully Nitro able to force a game 3 here. And with that being said, let's switch to the game. We are currently seeing a sub come in from Nitro. Stepping in to Nitro is Will, aka Willmark, taking the place of Big Ben. Wow. Hopefully they are able to secure this game and force it into a game 3. A lot of people in here, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people in here currently watching Nitro and Smite. And I know there are a good amount of people watching from home as well, just as excited to see what unfolds for these teams. They need to do their best here. Nitro need to turn it in. And let me just say, Will, even though coming off the bench, is a force to be reckoned with. Absolutely a menace. And it is going to be crucial for him to step up for his team here, set the tone, catch some of these players off guard with the fresh legs. Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Accidentally hit the mic with my shoulder. But here we go. We're going to find Will. We're going to watch him to start. Wanting to see the impact that this player can make for this Nitro team. Currently switching coaches. Coach Ben now taking over for Nitro, and Smite getting Coach Connor. Looks like Smite finally able to turn it in, having a little bit more free reign. Hopefully they will force a game 3, but depending on the result of this game, we might be able to watch that one. We're going to see the drone here from Will. It looks like he finds one. Doesn't swing yet. Plays patient. This is something that Will is very known for. Not playing aggressive. He finds one with some ability usage. That's a great pick for him. Little Ben finding one as well. Ali getting picked off. Will finding him though. Cleaning it up in a 4v2 scenario. Will swinging. Little Ben finding both of them. Wow. And you want to talk about the instant impact that a player can make. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed it firsthand. That is Willmark. Seeing a little bit of a different team comp here. We see Will on the Sova. Tyler still holding strong on the Cypher. We see Owen on the Viper. We see Atlee on the Chamber. And we see Little Ben on the Reyna. We're going to see such a similar lineup here from Will. Man, I love watching Will play. He's just such a patient player. Has so much patience. Isn't afraid to just wait and let the opposing team come to him. And we see the same wall, the same smoke. A little Ben there getting picked off. That's got to hurt. We're going to see some really great util usage there from Will. Clearing the smoke. He's going to back up a little bit. He finds the harbor, though. That's a great pick for him. Spike is down. It is not planted. Will going to find a couple with the drone there. Does find the kill. Owen finding one as well. Will saw the neon. Can he find the neon? He does. Just one left, a 3v1 scenario. And Will clutches the 4K for his team. Oh my gosh, we are witnessing magic here from Will. Will taking this game by the throat, saying, oh, you guys just wait.
I'd say we are not as good as if they get the win on B. If they get the win on A, we're doing okay.
Just keep playing for contact. Just like
We're going to see some... I almost don't want to switch off of Will. He's just always in the play. He always knows where to be. We see Little Ben there pick one up through mid. Looks like he's going to retreat. We could see an A push here from LIBB1. Looks like Will going to start to linger up through mid. He finds the Neon. He takes some shots, and he does find the kill. Oh, Will having some scary shots. Finally being eliminated from the Viper. That's okay. 3v3 scenario. Nitro still got to be feeling good about this. Little Ben only on 3 health. That's never a great scenario to be in.
it's fine. As long as
Little Ben there getting eliminated again, only on 3 health. Tyler gonna see one, is gonna be able to pick up the kill with Yoden. Doing a great job at holding site, waiting for his teammates. The Sage wall is there though, blocking Owen. Oh, unfortunately, Tyler getting caught out. Owen is able to find the Sage though. Doesn't decide to stick. Does pick up the kill. Wow. Nitro has cleaned it up exactly when they needed to, ladies and gentlemen. And they get the defuse with 0.95 seconds left. And for everybody currently watching at home, let me just tell you, it is popping in here. Now that a lot of the Fortnite kids have left, a lot of the parents have started to file in to watch their kids compete. This is what we want to see, and this is what we love. Currently watching Owen. Let's see what he can do. Gonna see some ability usage. He's gonna wait here. Wait for the peak. Does decide to back up a little bit. Doesn't want to give himself away. We see Little Ben there find one quick. We could see an A push here. We see Owen finding one. Oh, Little Ben getting called out. Not having his gun out. I don't know why. Why doesn't he have his gun out? Nice. That's a good kill from Little Ben. They need to rein it in. Viper finding a couple kills. Last one being Will. Gonna take some shots through the wall here. Luckily, they are able to just sit on Spike. Tyler and Little Ben gotta be feeling good about their odds. Only 30 seconds left. Not a lot of time for LIBB1 to make a play here. Not checking the corners, and Little Ben gonna pick up the kill.
Guys, this is looking a lot better, guys. This is looking a lot better.
This is the Nitro that we expect to see. This is the undefeated Nitro. This is the Nitro we love to see. Coach Ben feeling great about this team. The momentum here is totally in the favor of Nitro. They just need to do their best to maintain it. We're going to see Little Ben here take a little bit of an aggressive push for mid. Doesn't find any. Gets caught with his gun out. Little Ben, such a bad habit of doing that. Needs to keep his gun out. We see have a lot of contacts here on B site. Currently watching Atlee. Kind of slowed right now. It does find the kill, though. Not checking the corner. Atlee using a great use of his abilities there. Owen finding 2. What great kills. We didn't even get to witness them, unfortunately. Tyler finding another. Just the Sage, and Will and Atlee are gonna pick it up. 5-0 in the favor of Nitro. They are feeling good. They said game 1, who needs them? Nitro second half team, and are they really showing up for it right now? We see Will continuously sitting in that top spot. Such a stable spot for him, finding so many kills there. Ali here holding a little bit of aggressive peek. Doesn't find anybody though. Could potentially see a rotate here to A. And we're going to find someone on A. We're going to find Tyler. Let's see what Tyler can do. I'm going to see some ability usage come through. Tyler going to shoot through the wall here before he gets stunned. Currently going back to Atlee. Atlee unable to find. Little Ben finds one though. Let's see if he can find another. They do find another. Little Ben and Tyler collaborating in that kill. Tyler finding Owen finding one. It looks like they are just going to stick. Little Ben doing his best to protect him, and Little Ben cleaning it up, protecting his teammate. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing one of the greatest comebacks of all time for Nitro, holding 6-0 domination over LIBB1.
Okay, so if you're not that comfortable with them, then don't start saying you're not doing good.
We see Will here holding the exact same spot. We're going to see the exact same lineup. You know what they say. We said it before. We'll say it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we do see some pressure here coming from B. Atlee finding a couple shots. Will is able to use the drone to hit one. They know where Will likes to sit now. We're going to see some ability usage to counter Will. Little Ben finding one. Will using some ability usage here. Will unfortunately getting picked off. A 2v1 scenario though. Little Ben and Tyler, or Little Ben and Owen, excuse me. Owen getting the kill, cleaning it up.
Hey, way to play for trade there.
Nitro doing a much better job of playing together, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta be feeling good. Again, holding that 7-0. Kind of featured Tyler here for a little bit. He's been playing really well. He's been playing his role. He's been holding down this A site for his team, not giving it up.
Owen, I could take it. Owen, I could take it if you want to buy it real quick.
I was going to buy Jammer so we could set it better.
Alright, Viper Wall. Hey.
Looks like we hear some good team comms. I know you guys can't hear it, but I can. Some really good team comms here coming from Nitro.
Ult again? They found my trash. Oh, I can't.
A lot of stuff being committed here onto A site. A full rotate coming out here, switching to Atlee. We're going to see Atlee swing here. He's going to swing with Will. Actually, he's going to back up, reposition. Will swinging though, finding one. Some good trades being going back and forth. Atlee not seeing the outline of the opponent to his right. Luckily, Tyler is able to find it. Little Ben finding one as well. And they're going to secure the round 8-0. They're going to try and find the kill. Oh, and unfortunately, just ran out of time. Atlee was hungry for it, though. He was looking for it.
Hey guys, we're going to send it. Oh, and run.
Nitro doing a very good job here, just getting an update off the Smite score, currently being 5-7 in favor of the other team. Spike needs to do something. I know they've been fighting, but they need to turn it back on. We see Atlee here, I believe, with the op. We see Will here using his abilities, playing for him a bit. We see Atlee here taking some shots. Will actually finding one through the smoke. What a great shots from Will. We see the Viper all here. Will finding another with the ult. 2 going down quick. Atlee and Will going down very quick. Owen playing a very patient game, sitting in his ult, just waiting for people to see him, waiting for him to see people. Little Ben doing a great job of getting a pick. And there's Owen. Searching in the Viper ult, not finding any, but just repositioning a little bit, putting a little bit of a different angle. We see the res come through. Owen able to clean it up, and Tyler able to get the snipe. 9-0. Man, Nitro is feeling great. And at this point, looking like Game 3 is in their future. Hopefully Smite can have similar fortune, being able to turn it on. Currently watching Owen here, hunting, lurking, sitting around this corner with the shotgun, just waiting for some poor soul to peek it. Little Ben finding one. Owen, they're not able to clean up a second. Atlee here going to find a couple peeks, and he does find one. See if Atlee can find another, and he does. See if Atlee can find a third, and unfortunately unable. Does get a lot of damage, though. Will going to clean up the kill for him. And what a great kill there from Will, using the abilities perfectly, securing the kill. 10-0. Let's go. We want to see the sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys cannot see, but I'm on my tippy toes, hoping that Nitro can clutch this, pull it through. Currently watching Will. Let's see what he can do. He's been great with his ability usage so far. We're going to see another, just a great arrow there for so much intel. Looks like we have a couple going mid. We could see a push A side here, switching very quickly to Tyler with the op. We do see the harbor wall come through. He's going to take some shots through the wall. Will finds the Viper. Kind of reposition himself to kind of fake the reposition. Go back to exactly where he just was. See if he can catch one out. Owen killing one as well. A 3v2 favor in Nitro right now. Spike is down right in front of Will. They do not have to push. They can just play the waiting game here. A lot of intel with that recon dart. Well, doesn't need to swing. And he does. Will finding one. Tyler finding the other. 11-0. Come on, Nitro. Let's see the sweep. What a way to just put LIBB1 back from where they came. Make them shiver in fear with how this Nitro team have played this game. Owen finding a quick one. Let's see if anyone else decides to peek in mid. Sitting with the shorty. He's going to switch back to his Vandal. He's going to take the initiative, going to peek out here. He finds the Neon, and the Neon not able to find the kill on Owen. Owen doing a great job at cleaning it up. Unfortunately there, Little Ben and Allie going down pretty quickly. Still currently a 3v3. Owen just needs to play smart here, not a lot of health. Will going down as well. Tyler there finding the one with the op. Switching to Tyler. Looks like they're going to come through main. Owen does find one with his low health. Doesn't take a single bit of damage. And Tyler finding the other. One more round, ladies and gentlemen. One more round for Nitro. And they secure game 2 to force a game 3.
If you get radioactive poison, don't blame me.
All right, guys, remember, I'm flanking. Guys, remember, I go bed if you leave this site, all right? So give someone else.
Some great team communication going on here as they start this round.
I need you to take a breath, brother. You know you're about to get it.
We talked about
Mental fire.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can close it out. Currently watching Tyler, who's going to peek mid. We're actually going to switch. We're going to find Allie. We're going to see some ability usage from Will. Getting some intel. Playing great as a team here. We're going to see some more ability usage come through. Tyler finding one. Here comes the plant. Atlee cleaning it up. How are they going to pick up the ghost here? Atlee unable to find a kill, but it's all right. It's still a 3v3. Will unable to find one as Will. 2v2 right now. Tyler and Owen. Tyler finds one. Gets ran down by the Neon, unable to find it. Just Owen left. And he does find it. The 13-0. The sweep comes through, ladies and gentlemen.
I get so much better on that.
LIBB1 probably going to need a break after that one. Taking a quick look at the scoreboard. And yet again, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about it at the beginning. We talked about the momentum change of a certain player. It had to be Will, and there he is at the top. He changed the momentum. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, wow. I cannot believe that performance that we just witnessed. Insane from Nitro. I assume here we're going to see another break. Not gotten any true confirmation yet. So until that happens, you guys will continue to have to deal with me. I apologize. I assume we're going to take another 5-minute break. I hope we do because I want to see some more Smite gameplay, but just waiting on a confirmation potentially from Coach Ben. Just waiting here. Seeing if I can get Coach Ben's attention.
Start going over and transitioning to attackers. They're opening up spots for us.
Looks like we might not have a break. Getting set up very quickly. Actually, it looks like we might be taking a little break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick step away. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, we're going to take a quick step away. If anything, it might be a minute or two break, but we will be right back very soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for Nitro Game 3. We are hoping, of course, to see the exact same result. Honestly, this team has played out of their mind. Every ounce of momentum is in their favor. I know, Coach Ben knows, Coach Connor knows, and even now, spectator Coach Jonathan knows that this Nitro team is so capable of doing it. They just need to turn it back on, continue to lock in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Not quite loading into the game yet. Of course, I will switch when we are ready for that. Looks like still currently waiting for LIBB1 to get back from their break, which is all right, of course. But Nitro fully ready. Smite also taking advantage in their game. Looks like now being 11-10. Rooting for Smite, hoping that they can swing into a Game 3 as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunset is the third and final map for Nitro. And here we go. We are seeing the exact same roster that we saw last time, but we are switching up characters. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Atlee, a.k.a. 4-slot Toaster on the Omen. Morty Gluckin, a.k.a. Owen on the Yoru. Tyler, a.k.a. TIE Fighter on the Cypher. Will Mark, a.k.a. Will on the Sova. And last but most certainly not least, Jammer7, a.k.a. Little Ben on the Reyna. And he is going to lock in the Reyna. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited to watch this Game 3, hoping that Nitro can keep up this momentum, hoping that Smite can also force a Game 3. A lot of pressure is on them. When I stepped away, I believe it was 10-10. I believe they won that round right as I came back, so probably 11-10 in their game. No, they've been locking it back in. Looks like it is now. Missing some updates. A lot of emotions going on over there from the Smite perspective. Man, I wish we were watching that game, but it's all right because we have some amazing Valorant to watch from this Nitro team. Seeing a 13-0 last game, having every little bit of that momentum. Let's see if they can do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about him last game. We got to talk about him again this game. Will being such a huge momentum change for this team. Such a game changer. We saw him top fragging as the Sova last game. Especially hoping that he can keep up that momentum. Currently watching Will. He's going to go through with this elbow. Does find a trip. They're going to destroy it, and they're just going to rush quick. And unfortunately, they're caught out from the Clove, but they are able to pick up the trade, finding a lot of good trades here. Currently in a 4-3 scenario. Here comes the plant. Not sure who has Spike. Looks like it is Owen. Little Ben going to take a peek from their spawn. Going to make sure no one's coming through.
Don't walk too much, guys. We can spike. We can hold. And haul.
We see Tyler going down there, but some good comms there coming from Coach Ben. Smoking it off. Little Ben finding the big. Atlee finding one as well. Gets caught out. They can shoot the box. Not able to get the kill. But with no time, their Killjoy just going to save. And this round will go to Nitro. Unfortunately, not even able to get out of the explosion of the bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of emotions going on over there for this Smite game. I don't know what the score is. trying to get an update for you guys as we speak.
Smite, headsets off. Smite, headsets off. Headsets off. Okay, take a deep breath. Wait.
Just receiving the update. Smite able to close out their game, forcing a game 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing top tier Valorant here tonight. Both teams forcing a game 3. We see Little Ben here kind of set the tone. He's going to be the first one to swing onto this site. Unable. Will's going to get called out, but Little Ben able to clean one up. Can he find the second? There's 3 there now. He has to back up a little bit. Owen there with him, and Atlee as well, unable to get the kill. Let's see what Atlee can do. Atlee's just going to hold his position. He's going to find the neon. Has to reload. Doesn't die, though. Is able to go back in the clove smoke. Does get caught out. Just Tyler left on site. We're going to expect to see the smoke. And unfortunate there for Tyler is caught out, trying to remove the recon dart and ADS. That's all right, though, because the game is now 1-1, aka 0-0. A lot of people from Smite turning around, talking, watching the Nitro game, talking to their coaches, trying to do everything they can to calm down, to lock back in for game 3. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're going to push A site. Currently watching a little bit. We're actually going to switch. We're going to find Atlee. Let's see if they're going to do a very similar push here. No, the trip isn't there. They do peek the corner. No one there. Little Ben does find one early. That's a great way to set the tone. Owen helping him out, finding another. One coming through smoke. Tyler is able to find him. Little Ben there finding a second. In a 5v1 scenario, Will they're getting taken out, but it's all right. Still a 4v1, and there goes the Viper. Shout out to Little Ben as he picks up the 3K. Looks like we're going to see a B push again. Currently Atlee watching with the spike as well. Could see a bit of a mid peak here. Wouldn't surprise me, especially with the way Atlee's lining up. Looks like we are going to see the mid push. Going slow. Great comms there from the team. Knew you guys weren't able to hear it, but I was creating such a distraction for his team. Little Ben there getting picked out. Will getting picked out too. Atlee able to clean it up. Atlee able to get a second, making it even for his team. Atlee kind of spraying a little bit, isn't able to find anyone. Tyler also called out. Let's see if Owen can find him. Blinding himself a little bit. And unfortunate, the Clove able to clean it up. That's all right, because it is 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. And Nitro is still very much in this game. Looks like we're going to go back to A site. Currently watching Owen. One of the main momentum players on the team. Let's see if he can start early. He's going to run behind with Little Ben. They're going to take this site together. Little Ben going to swing by himself. Is able to find one. Owen going to check his corners. Will going to find the one in elbow. excuse me, the one flanking through mid. Atlee gonna find the one in elbow. Unfortunately, their little Ben is gonna get eliminated. Owen there cleaning up the Killjoy. And Owen being given the okay to hunt. They need to play together here. They do have Spike down, and they're in a very good spot together. Need to play this together. Everything is in their favor. Currently watching Atlee, and he does get swung, and Atlee gets the kill. 3-2 in the favor of Nitro. They got to be feeling good. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Smite is officially starting their Game 3 as well. I will do my best to give you guys updates as I get them. We are going to see the Killjoy turret there. And finding any. Owen on site finding one with the ult. Let's see if he can find another here. Does find a second. Tyler finding one as well. Unfortunately, the Clove gonna pick him up. But in a 4v2 scenario, you gotta be liking Nitro's odds. And they have all 4 ults, as we just heard Coach Ben say. Myself just relaying that message to you guys. So much time for Nitro here. They have all the time in the world. Atlee gonna find one. And unfortunately, Atlee unable to find it, but Will able to take the trade. 4-2 Nitro. 4-2 Nitro. Come on, Nitro. If there's ever been a monumental moment to talk to these guys after the game is over, it is this moment. It is going to be insane to hear what they have to say, especially their coaches, Coach Ben and Coach Connor. Will here, watching Will. It's going to be right behind Little Ben. Little Ben playing very aggressive. We see the Clove smoke coming out. They do destroy the trip. Will not checking his corners though. And we see Spike going down almost instantaneously, putting a lot of pressure. Actually, he cancels it to find the kill, but Little Ben has him covered, and he's going to chase this Clove down, not let him get the kill. There he goes, Will. Currently a 3v3, excuse me. Will able to find another. We see the Viper ult come through. A 2v2 now. They need to be aware. Atlee finding one through the Viper ult and finding the second. 5-2, ladies and gentlemen. 5-2. Still currently watching Will as they are preparing to take this B site by force. Still 4 ults in the favor of Nitro, 2 in the favor of LIBB1. Be really interesting. Would not surprise me. Actually, we do see one get used. We see Little Ben use the Reyna ult. We get to the Neon ult and counter. We see the Viper wall. Will gonna shoot through it. Gonna see some traps. Gonna spot the Neon. Knows where she's at. Gonna create the pings for his team. Actually, we're gonna see Will come through with the ult too. He gets the Neon. Doesn't even matter. Will there, even though he has Spike, delays his team a little bit, but does such a great job at securing that Neon kill, and I believe getting damage on the other one as well. We see the enemy Killjoy ult come out here. Will able to pick up the kill. He saw another. We're going to try and find the Clove before the Killjoy all goes off. And unable to find it. A 1v1. Killjoy does have some damage. Or the Clove does have some damage on her. We see the camera come through. We see some trips come through. Tyler doing his best to use his util, not having to force a fight he doesn't want to take. Doesn't have the time. Nitro 6-2. This is what we wanted to see from Nitro. Obviously, of course, we wanted to see a sweep again. That expectation being a little unrealistic, so them holding 6-2 is very good. Currently watching Little Ben. He's going to take an aggressive swing again. He's been loving this swing when they push A site. He does have Will with him. Tyler going to go down quick, though. That's not a great way for them to start. Atlee also going down. Little Ben able to pick up the kill. He does see one. Will was back there. Unfortunately, gets eliminated. Little Ben gets eliminated as well, just on Owen to clutch the 1v4. Let's see if he's got it in him. Does find one, but unfortunately, LIBB1 playing that amazingly to play the trade. Currently 6-3. Nitro not needing to fear yet. A lot of momentum still being in their favor. A lot of favor going in terms of Nitro. And we're going to see a crazy ult there from Owen as he finds the Neon. Does get the trip, though. Is able to destroy it, though. Buys his teammate a lot of range to be able to push onto that site. We're going to see some abilities come out. Little Ben going to find one. Here comes the plant. Owen finding two. Swinging by himself, though. Little Ben picking up one. Can he pick up the second? And he does. And he picks up the third. A 4K for Little Ben.
The world hurt me. It's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
A Smite update for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Currently 2-0 in the favor of Smite. Looks like they are finally finding it and turning it on. Hopefully they are able to keep up that momentum. Looks like Nitro is going to go B site again. We see the Viper wall and the Clove smoke. It's going to be interesting to see how they play this. Little Ben just going to blind his way through. We get some intel from Will's arrow. We see the drone go out as well. Little Ben going to find Clove. That's a huge kill for Little Ben. Great 2 kills there from Will. Tyler finding one as well. The Clove after the ult usage. Owen unable to find it, but Tyler and Little Ben cleaning up the final 2. Ladies and gentlemen, and I can confirm Coach Ben absolutely feeling it himself and his team right now as Nitro do their best to hold this game down. Looks like Coach Ben's going to check on the Smite game. hoping Nitro can keep the same level of pressure. Let's see what they do here. We're going to see the rain ult come from Little Ben again. Currently watching Will. He's a momentum-based player. Little Ben find one if they find the trade on the Viper there. Currently 4-4. Little Ben sees another. Let's see if they're going to swing. They find the Neon. Will finds her instead. They're going to close the door. Adley finding one as well. Spike is down. Will here. Wow, what a great peek from Will. What a great kill. There's a 2v1, just the Cypher left. I'm going to switch to Tyler. Unfortunately, he is eliminated. Will now has so much intel. He is just going to play for Spike. Will doing his best here just to buy time. And the Cypher going down to the bomb explosion. Will surviving. Nitro 9-3 as we go into the second half of Defenders. Obviously, Nitro being a defensive focused team, same with Smite. They got to feel good with their lead. Coach Ben telling them 4 more, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can get it done. We're going to find Adley. I feel like we haven't watched him a lot this game. Let's find him. Let's see how he does. Looks like he's currently going to hold B site with Will. Owen going through mid. And Little Ben and Tyler holding A site. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we have some pressure coming through mid to A site. Owen finding one in mid. Ali gonna check it. Doesn't see anybody. Gonna full rotate to A as fast as he can here to help his team out. Little Ben finding one. Adley finding the second. Owen getting eliminated, unfortunately. Adley finding one. Adley isn't able to find it. But they have his guy stuck. And Will using the abilities, not even needing to take the fight. Going back to Adley here. And having a pretty good round last time. Let's see if he can do it again. Looks like we're seeing a little bit of a more aggressive hold here. Full on A site. Looks like 3 on A site, 1 B, and 1 mid. Looks like Adley and Little Ben are going to put some early pressure on. Looks like they are B. Now we need a full rotate. Owen here sitting with the Outlaw. Team can't find any cheeky snipes. A lot of pressure coming from B. Switch to Will here. He's by himself. He does find one through the smoke and through the wall. Oh my gosh, Will, what are you on? Unfortunately, caught out there with some ability usage. Spike is down. A 2v2 though. Adley being told to wait for his teammate, and here comes Tyler. Now they can play this together. Adley finding one. Unfortunately, Adley does miss some shots. Tyler getting smoked off, trying to shoot through smoke. And finding him with the shotgun and getting the defuse. 3 more, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more. And Nitro will pave their path into grand finals.
I don't know. I must have hit him with a pistol. Oh no, I didn't.
That is absolutely stupid.
I'm so confused.
Dude, someone already hit it. I don't know, but
Oh, excuse me. I don't know how to count. 2 more, not 3 more. 2 more for Nitro. It's been a long night, ladies and gentlemen. My brain is fried.
yeah, but I only hit him for
Looks like a little bit more of a traditional setup here with the 2-2-1. Little Ben here. Gonna see if he can get an aggressive peek. Doesn't see anybody. Is gonna back up a little bit. Oh, and I don't believe seeing any through mid either. Looks like they could be B. We are seeing some util usage. Atlee gonna find one. What a great shot from Atlee. Can hold the other in the corner. Doesn't want to get picked off though. Tyler finding one. Getting picked off himself though. That's a good play for trade from LIB. We're going to see Owen just rush in, not be afraid. Unable to find one. Will able to find them though. Able to find two. And Little Ben picks up the final one. One more round and Nitro is walking their way into the finals. Extremely long, grinding, gruesome matches that both teams are in. A 12-3 for Nitro, as if they win this round, they're on their way. And it looks like it is 3-3 for Smite. Their game being super intense. Let's see if Nitro can close out their game here, though. Currently watching Will. Looks like he's just waiting to use the recon drone. He does decide to throw it. It is going to get shot out. Neon and Clove going to use some abilities there to try to stall Will. Excuse me. Still a 5v5 though. Will does find one and able to get the pick. He's going to go back and unfortunately it gets eliminated. Little Ben eliminated there too. 3v5. Owen there finding a great kill with the op. Let's see if he can find another. Doesn't want to get too aggressive. The smoke is going to block his sight too. Tyler with a shotgun sitting market. Atlee finding one. Unfortunately, Owen going to go down. Atlee going to go down as well. Tyler get caught out in the long range with the short range gun. Let's see what he can do here. Tyler has some time, but not much. He's going to destroy the camera. Does find the KJ. Does find her. Not a lot of health, but he can do it. And unfortunately there, the Cypher and the Neon both sitting and waiting for him. Not much he can do in that scenario, but it's alright because at the end of the day, Nitro still needs just one more.
Alright, don't buy up again. Don't buy up again. Just go right in here. That's fine. Just you fully safe. You fully safe. Okay.
Coach Ben giving some words of advice to close out this last round for Nitro. Looks like Little Ben gonna take a peek. He sees the Viper walk through mid. See if he can find anybody though. Doesn't quite yet. We have a 3B2A comp. Looks like Will and Little Ben gonna take some peeks through mid. Wow, whole team sitting mid. We're going to see the recon drone come through. It does hit somebody. I think the Neon. Unable to pick up the kill, though. Tyler finding one, but then getting picked off himself. A 4-3, still very doable for this Nitro team. There goes Spike. We're going to hear the ult come through. I believe that is going to be the Viper ult. We're going to see Owen use his ult here. See if he can't spot anybody. Instructed to save it, actually. Is picked up pretty quickly. Atlee there finding one. And unfortunately there for Nitro, losing another, but it's all right. currently 3 ults in the favor of Nitro, only 1 in the favor of LIBB1. And a KJ ult is going to be able to clear sight, but not going to be able to do much else. So as long as Nitro plays this correctly, they should be feeling pretty well. Again, only need 1 more round to secure their path to grand finals. We don't see the Cypher camera come through window. Little Ben going to back up a little bit. Owen sitting mid with a sniper. Let's see if he finds anybody. Doesn't seem to spot anyone. Looks like they are going to be B site. Will finding one with the recon drone. Not going to push out though. Going to play much more patient this time. See if they can win this. And unfortunately, Will got going down pretty quickly. It's like little Ben just gonna try and blind, then just decide to get out of the ult. Still only a 5v4, still very capable for Nitro to secure. Coach Ben doing their best, doing his best to give them instruction. Little Ben going down as well. See if Tyler can at least find one to slow down this momentum. He is able to find one. Unfortunately, KJ gonna secure the round for LIBB1. 5 ult coming through of the way of Nitro. We have to see some, especially early on. I'm expecting we're gonna see Owen's ult. We're gonna see Tyler's ult. Or not Tyler's ult. We're probably gonna see Little Ben's ult come through very early.
I mean, you've been killing every ult, so you're good. Tyler, if there's a dead body near you, just pop it.
Coach Ben instructing his team when and how to use their ult, and there we see Little Ben use his ult instantaneously. We're gonna see Will use his ult, see if he can find anybody with it. Looks like he is able to get some damage. Doesn't secure any kills. Does get damage on 2 of them though. Little Ben shooting through the smoke, seeing if he can find anybody. Tyler hearing some footsteps by himself though. Luckily here comes his team. Tyler doing his best to instruct his team. Will gonna come through on the flank. He sneaks under the trip. Oh my gosh, what a play from Will. Here he comes. Oh my god, but he gets caught out behind him. That's so unlucky. Still in favor of a 4v3. Now currently a 3v3 with the kill from Owen. Ali caught out a little bit. Owen is able to secure it though. The Clove ult gonna come through. Tyler able to get one.
Tyler, run! Tyler, run away! Tyler, run away! Just run! 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 Run!
And some, absolutely heartbreaking misdirection there. Miscommunication coming through. Luckily, still 2 ults in favor of Nitro. They can secure this.
Our shots are off. We're just spraying them. I can't hear you, Billy. Yes.
We're going to see Owen use his ult. He finds the whole team. Owen holding a very aggressive position here, but with the recon drone here, a lot of pressure coming through on B side here. don't think they know that Owen is currently in this close corner. If he can find at least one, that gives his team a lot of good momentum. I see a rotate come through. Looks like Smite is still doing their best to keep themselves in that game as well. Tyler is taken out early. That's never how you want to start a round. We're going to see a great smoke there from Atlee. Little Ben going to sneak his way through it. Doesn't want to get caught out. Atlee still has his ult too. We're going to see the camera come up, and there it goes. And there goes one from Little Ben. We see the Viper ult. He isn't unable to find another. Atlee, though, finds one. Currently in favor. And Nitro secures the win. Ladies and gentlemen, they are on their way to grand finals. Wow. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. I cannot explain enough. What a game. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart was pounding. I was nervous for him. I was scared taking a look at these leaderboards. Our team playing so well, so consistent, all grouped right together. Everyone doing their job. What a great performance from Nitro. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I almost can't breathe. My heart's it's beating too fast. Oh, I can't. I don't know how much more of this I can handle. See if we're able to get anybody up for post-game interviews. I know it's getting late. But wow, what a game. I can't believe it. I'm in awe. I'm so happy for this Nitro team. They've worked so hard this season, and they have gotten exactly where they want to be, that being grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently going to take a quick break, going to take a quick step away to look at some Smite gameplay. And then if we have a post-game interview, obviously I will be right back up.
What? It's 26.
keep playing. How we go? Just one, two, roll two.
Yeah, I'm gonna play up here. If I could get a
Oh. Allie first. Okay.
Real quick.
All right.
So I forget.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, my first post-game interview. Very quickly, Allie, how are you feeling after those long, gruesome 3 matches?
Really good. Moving on to finals.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on to grand finals. It's got to be feeling good. I know you've been putting a lot of work in with Valorant. So, this whole season and all the work that you've put in, not only as an individual but as a team, how does it feel to make this?
Feels great to make finals. I mean, super excited to be able to compete next week and hope we can get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a little bit of a harder question, but what have your coaches, so Coach Ben, Coach Connor, you can even shout out Coach Kyle here, him being your Fortnite coach, what have they done to really prepare you your best, not only for, your Valorant finals coming up, but handling these stressful situations?
They really encourage us and make sure our mental's good and just help us out overall.
And finally, if there's anything, what are you hoping to clean up from these past 3 matches to make sure you guys are secure with next week in grand finals?
I think we need to clean up our comms a little bit. Some communication was a little shaky there. I think we just need to slow it down, calm down, and I think we'll do really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Allie, I think you guys played great. I think you yourself played pretty out of your mind. So congratulations, and hopefully we'll get the hoist a banner in your name here very soon.
Right,
Thank you so much, Allie.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, potentially a second post-game interview. Looks like here he comes, making the Walk of Fame. Here he comes, popping off for his team. Owen, welcome up to the booth. How are you feeling after those long 3 games?
Pretty good. We actually performed really well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we saw a little bit of a struggle, from you come through in that first game, but you really turned it on these second 2 games.
Yeah.
How does it feel to not only after, a little bit of a heartbreaking loss, but be able to focus back up, being able to lock in and help your team win the second 2 games?
It felt really good. It was very surprising to me that we were able to lock on that quickly, especially just that quick switch up from the for the first game to the second game. That was very surprising to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about it, right? We saw the 13-0 sweep that second game, so very impressive. What have your coaches, so Coach Ben and Coach Connor, what have they continued to do to make sure you guys are ready for these matches and these stressful moments?
They've been helping us, telling us what to do most of the time. Sometimes I do have to ask them, is it okay if I do this? They say, sure, go for it. And it ends up working out. So they are extremely helpful.
Perfect. So a lot of trust in your coaches, a lot of trust in your teammates. Finally here, Owen, answer me. If anything, what are you guys hoping to clean up from these matches you guys struggled with going into next week?
I don't know. More of just team communication. I've had to raise my voice a little bit because I think I'm being talked over, but not really.
Okay.
We just have
absolutely. Talking to your teammate Allie, he said a very similar thing. So, totally makes sense that team communication being something that you guys want to clean up. Well, Owen, thank you so much for your time up here. I'll let you go celebrate with the few teammates that are remaining here, and congratulations, and hopefully we'll hoist a banner next week in your guys' name.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And very quickly, I know he's in the middle of coaching a game, but it looks like he is willing to step up. Man, one of my best friends. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the legend.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Coach Ben, here he is.
How are we doing tonight?
Coach Ben, talk to me how you're feeling about that Nitro victory.
Yeah, man, that Nitro victory was incredible. Well-deserved, well-needed, especially that 13-0, man. Wow.
Yeah, what are you telling the guys, after that game 1, you guys take a little bit of a crushing defeat, and then to come back game 2 to sweep your opposing team. What's going through your mind?
For sure. Definitely, a little bit of an upset that first game. That was a map that we are very comfortable with and we do play on a regular. I think it was just kicking the rust off. We didn't get to play last week. As I said, the previous stream, we were a lot of preparing, a lot of strategy going on. And, once that second game, happened, it was just take deep breaths, reset, and we're good to go. And as you saw, 13-0
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the 13-7.
And someone that I think we have to talk about. We talked about him. I talked about him up here at the booth. We talked about Will. He coming in that second game and top fragging, changing the momentum of Nitro. What does he do for that team?
Yeah, for sure, man. And especially when you see tonight is Will does not normally play Sova at all. That was probably one of the first times I saw Will play Sova this season. And man, he played the role so well, fragging out as well on Sova. Pretty incredible stuff. I think, with Will on the team, especially as the main IGL for Nitro, it's really just putting the glue together. It really is. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you're currently in the middle of coaching. I know Coach Connor able to hold down the reins for a couple of rounds. So we will we'll let you go back to it.
Alrighty.
Congratulations on Nitro, and let's
Thank
hope
you.
Smite can join them here.
Hey,
Hopefully they can close out this game.
Almost
Yep,
over.
almost over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, because we are unsure of results coming up here, I'm actually not going to end the stream. I'm actually going to take a break. We're going to step away. We're going to wait to see how this Smite game ends. We're going to potentially post-game interview some of those kids as well. So let's take a little break again. I apologize, but we will be back very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and just ending us in a very unfortunate manner, Smite dropping the game 13-10. It's heartbreaking. It's crushing. We do have a post-game interview, at least one. So here he comes, Evan.
What's up?
The headset.
Oh, the heads. Dude, I forgot. It's been so long. It's been so long.
Oh my gosh, brother. All right, Evan, talk to me a little bit about how you're feeling after that unfortunate game 3.
I mean, I feel like we played decent. It's just we couldn't really stick our sights. We were rotating a little bit too quick and sometimes not quick enough. It was just trying to get the momentum that we needed. We had it during the first round, and then second half we had it for like 2 or 3 rounds. Then we kind of lost one, and then it snowballed in the other team's favor.
Absolutely, momentum being such a big factor in pretty much any competitive thing that you do. You know, sports, esports, pretty much anything. Talk to me a little bit about what you guys think you got the unfortunate L there other than momentum. Is there anything you guys need to clean up, need to work on as we go into our small winter season?
Probably trading is a really good thing that we need to work on. Trading, just comms in general, we're pretty lackluster that game. Other than that, I mean, I think we did pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know it's tough. Talk to me a little bit about the roller coaster of emotions that I know all of you guys are going through. You know, every single game for you guys was close. You know, dropping game 1, coming back, winning game 2, and now the unfortunate game 3 loss. Just what's going through your mind? What emotions are you going through?
I'll be honest, I had a ton of fun. I'm not really like, I don't know. I just feel so happy. I mean, I thought we played pretty well. I mean, it was a pretty good game. It was pretty fun. Definitely hurt the first loss. It was a little rough, and then we started getting momentum in the second game. And I was like, maybe it doesn't matter if we win, as long as I'm having a good time.
Yeah, ultimately that's what we say. It doesn't matter if you win as long as you have fun. And even though with the unfortunate loss, if you had a good time, then you had a good time, and that's what's important. Well, Evan, thank you so much for your time up here. I know it's getting pretty late, almost 10 p.m. So I'll let you run back and then hurry home. But thank you so much. And again, I know heartbreaking, but you guys will be back bigger and better next season for sure.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Looks like I'm going to have a second post-game interview. She was just up here with me last night. Here she comes again, ladies and gentlemen. Evie, how are you feeling after that unfortunate game 3?
Definitely upset. Not the outcome that we wanted, but definitely could have played better, but can't go back now. It's final. But
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw some momentum switch. Talking to Evan a little bit about momentum and some emotions. What emotions are you guys going through in the roller coaster of games that you guys just played?
Stressful, definitely really, really tough games we had. All games were really decently close. Second game, we were feeling phenomenal, feeling great with ourselves. We came in to third game playing well, and then we got defense, and it just kind of started to crumble a little bit. It's really late. Everyone's tired. Everyone's just very mentally beaten down currently. So,
and a little bit of a harder question, but how do you feel that more so, I guess, Coach Ben, but also Coach Connor have done to prepare you for these types of stressful and intense moments?
They did good. Every kid has their own mental, which you can't really help with that. So, nothing the coaches did wrong. Sometimes the kids' mentals just get beaten down, and it's really hard to get back up. And that is part of the game, right?
Absolutely.
The coaches have definitely built us up for this, for the losses, for the wins, for the comebacks. It's just, unfortunately, did not quite come how we wanted it in this game.
And finally here, what are you guys hoping to continue to improve as we go into the small winter season and, of course, the big spring season?
Yeah, definitely work on our trades a lot. And obviously mentals, like we talked about, definitely all need to be brought up. So, yep. But overall, I think we did what we could. And, yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I don't want to hold you too long.
Thank you.
I know, again, it's late, and after a heartbreaking defeat, it can be hard not to beat yourself up. But you guys played great, and I know you'll be back bigger and better than ever. So keep working.
That. Thank you.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes again. It's hard to be depressed when I just get to talk to this guy all day, every day. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Ben.
We're back again, part 2.
Coach Ben, how are you feeling after that unfortunate Smite loss?
Very, very unfortunate. We definitely had a lot of confidence going into this week with previously facing this team. Same thing with Nitro. I think that last week, even though we got a bye and it's great, I think, again, since we're not competing, we're kind of kicking the rust off that first game. And so, we saw the first game. We kind of fell pretty short. Second game really brought it back. It was a really close game. We won since game 3, and it was a dog fight throughout. 10-10, 11-11, 8-8. So nothing but positive things to say though. The kids did great tonight. Obviously not the outcome we wanted, but they worked extremely hard this season, especially getting bumped up a division. And we just start preparing for next season.
Yeah, you guys are not out of it by any means. You may be out of it this season, but you guys are coming back bigger and better than ever. Talk to me a little bit about what are you guys saying in those super intense moments to make sure your team is still locked in and they're doing their best?
Deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
Just deep
you heard
breaths.
It first, ladies and gentlemen. Deep breaths.
Stick with it. Losing a couple rounds could be unfortunate. We kind of just got to regroup, recollect ourselves, keep the mental up, deep breaths. Play slow, because I think the problem, was just our minds were racing a lot. A lot of stuff is happening. We're getting antsy. We want the win.
Yep.
You could see the passion for coming from the kids, but we got to tone it back and we got to take a deep breath.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally here, is there anything that you and Coach Connor are really going to harp on? Maybe not, next week, give a little bit of a break, but these next coming weeks as we start to creep closer towards the winter season and, of course, the big spring season.
For sure. I think just going back to fundamentals, again, I think we tried to do a little too much today. We were getting antsy when, I understand where we're getting antsy, but we need to play back a little bit after we get a big kill and kind of just going over mental, making sure our mental's good because, after we lose a couple of rounds, that mental can just go straight down. And once it's straight down for the rest of the game. So making sure that we keep it up and we find ways to keep it up.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Coach Ben.
Thank you.
For your time up here. But unless Coach Connor wants to come up
Coach
here.
Connor.
Looks like he is going to come up. He has decided. So I think Coach Connor is going to be our last interview of the night. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The head coach, the GOAT, Coach Connor. Talk to me a little bit about that Smite game.
Good evening. It was good. It's a very defense-sided map. We started off kind of a little behind. We brought it back. I think we won. We ended the attack half 7-5, which is really, really good. We were just trying to try out a comp on defense that they haven't really tried before. And it worked a little bit, but once the enemy team kind of figured out how to counter it, we were a little slow to adapt. We did adapt eventually. But I think the enemy team was just a little bit quicker on adapting, and they kind of figured out what we were doing, and they were just able to play around it, where we were still just trying to catch up to them. It was really close, but in the end, they just saved their ults a little bit better and just used all of them the last round.
Yeah, and we've seen it before, and we're seeing it again that. Unfortunately, you can't be the best team every week, and they were just a better team this week, I think.
Everyone has bad days.
Yeah, exactly. Coach Connor, talk to me a little bit about, obviously, especially towards the end of that game 3, super stressful. Smite goes down a couple rounds. What are you guys telling them to make sure, not only that they're calm, but to make sure that they know that they're still in it, they're not out of it by any means?
Yeah, definitely. So one thing I'm telling them, deep breaths. You don't want to start taking short breaths, start shaking your hands, especially in gaming. You want to keep your hands nice and steady, so take those nice long deep breaths. It's very calming. Keep your hands from shaking when one shot can change the game.
Exactly.
And that's kind of the thing is, even though we're down, one big play can just flip the whole game. So as long as you're not getting upset, stay focused, and just play your game. You get one good play, and then all of a sudden the game's way more winnable. So just as long as they're there and ready to take those opportunities. If you're just upset and just not looking for opportunities, you're just like, oh, we lost already. even if the opportunity shows up, you're not going to be able to take it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Momentum being something that can change it, literally, like you said, the flick of a wrist, right? Finally, Coach Connor, what are you guys gonna really hunker down, focus on these next couple weeks to prepare these teams for the coming winter and, of course, the big spring season?
Yeah, definitely working with our teammates a little bit more. There's a few times where we just gave like one player in a 1v3, just multiple 1v1s instead of trying to help each other play off our teammate, trade our teammate out, use our teammates kind of as resources and not just throwing them away. Like if your teammate dies, follow up and get the kill on the guy that killed him. Don't just run away.
Yeah,
Don't just let the guy live. There's a few rounds that we lost because we weren't able to clean up a trade. But that just takes time. Comes with naturally understanding the game.
Of course.
And all these kids have grown tremendously
Absolutely.
since they first came
Absolutely.
here.
Well, Coach Connor, thank you so much for your time up here. I'll let you get back and to address your teams. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys come back bigger and better than ever.
Oh, yeah, way better.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that is going to do it for us at Valhalla and Camp Hill. It's been a grind, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long stream for myself, for these kids. Super long competition night stream. Thank you all for tuning in, for bearing with us. Again, I don't have any updates on what we're going to see next week. Be prepared, hopefully, at least for some Fortnite and some Valorant. Other days, we will figure something out. Continue to tune in. Thank you guys so much for supporting, for everything you guys do for us. You guys make us everything that we are as we close another season. We officially, I believe, officially pass our year mark at this point, or very soon, whenever. I'm not totally sure. But thank you guys all so much. Without you, we would not be here. So from myself, Coach Connor, Coach Ben, Coach Jonathan, and Andrew, thank you from Valhalla and Camp Hill, and good night.
Have your character abilities and then you have your teammates. Use your teammates, right? Don't be afraid to